Morning. Hello. Hey Chantel. I've just had an amazing morning. I've just coached one of my clients from the UK, and I had yet another conversation. There's this thing showing up in the universe at the moment. I'm not sure if you're feeling it in the air. I had my Mastermind group in Sydney yesterday as well, and the same stuff showing up. What I'm talking about is, at the moment, there's this energy in the air, in the universe, and it seems that people are really getting ready to, hey Narelle, to shed the old and embrace the new. It's just everywhere at the moment. And hey Lou, and I'm having these conversations with my clients and people in my community. I'm about to go and coach somebody else actually at the morning, this morning, who is in the same boat, and it's these people that are coming to me, and I'm having these conversations, and my current clients, where basically what they thought they wanted and the business model that they thought they wanted and the market that they thought they wanted has really shifted, and now they're sort of asking themselves, you know, what now? This is what I thought I wanted. This is what I thought I wanted to do. Yeah, that's right, Annalise. And then I'm helping them to explore what they really, really, really want. Rather than thinking about the conditioned what they want, which is, you know, for example, one of my clients has been working in the corporate world, and their idea was to continue to create a different product that was more about the corporate world, when at the end of the day, this person is very, very woo-woo. They're a very spiritual person, and I've challenged them this morning to go away and really think about what they really want, because because this person mentioned to me, yeah, it's amazing, Lou, and you know what I mean. So this person I was speaking to this morning mentioned that, you know, I thought I would just get them in this way and then surprise them with the woo-woo. And I said, oh, so you're going to trick people into buying something and then you're going to give them something else. I said, or you could essentially be the person that you are and embrace the things that you really are and are passionate about. And the people that recognize that know that you're the person for them. And they're like, oh. And I was like screaming for them, because I know how uncomfortable that journey is. I know how uncomfortable it is when you have to go, oh, does it have to be that? I know it's got to be that. And as I said to this person, you know, you can't unknow what you know. And once a decision is made, the decision is made energetically, and there's kind of no going back. And you just have to know what you know and surrender to it and just go with it. And it's happening everywhere. You know, yesterday in my Mastermind group, you know, all of the women there were going through a similar sort of thing. And it's incredible. One lady in particular, you know, her business has been, it's a very heart-driven business, but she's been in her head the whole time. And for the first time in many, you know, we've been working together for a lot of months, she's finally given up to saying, this is what I really want to do. And it's purely heart-driven. And that's so exciting to me. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, so that's so exciting to me. So the lady that I'm about to coach next, finally is stepping into that space as well, because this is what she's called to do. This is what I've always associated with her, and she's been resisting a little bit, and now she's surrendering to it as well and saying, you know, this is what it is. I just need to find a way to make it work. And when you make that decision, you know, the universe is going to show up to support you in many different ways. So I cannot tell you how important it is to pay attention to the way you're being guided right now. I've had some kicks in the ass over the last few weeks. I've had some setbacks. I've had some stuff come my way that's just been awful, and I don't get that stuff in my world typically. And it was because I was doing the same thing, resisting. And I surrendered, I gave it up and went, you know what, this is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm just going to be happy to do that. And I'm going to reveal that all next week. It's exciting. It's still the same thing that I do now, but it's just more heart driven and less head driven. And I'm excited about that too. And it's just interesting that most of the people in my world that I'm working with are, yes, exactly right, Lou, that's what I was about to say, are, you know, because I'm doing that and I'm leading with that, they're following the same. This is what's happening for my clients as well. And it's so exciting. So you are going to have stuff going on in your head right now. You're going to have stuff, you know, look back at the things that have been showing up in your world lately, and it might feel like shit. It might feel like you can't turn, you know, left or right without a problem showing up, but that's just the universe guiding you to do what you're being called to do, and you've been ignoring it. In my case, I was doing that. And in the case of my clients, it's the same thing. You know, when I'm working with someone on a brand and we just can't make it clunk, it's for a reason. It's because something's not fitting, something's not gelling, there's something that's not in alignment. And, you know, I've had the same issue myself recently with a new brand. And so it's all just, yeah, fallen into place for me, and it feels amazing. And it's the same with my clients. And as Lou said, you know, just by me doing that and allowing that to happen, it's activating the people around me to do the same thing. And it feels amazing. So whatever's going on in your world now, actually a friend of mine as well has been going through the same thing, and in a different way. And, you know, she's given up what she thought she wanted her business to be about, and all of a sudden opportunities are showing up left, right and center, and she's feeling excited about her business again. She's like, I don't even know where the hell it's going to take me, but I just know this feels good. So the question that I want you to ask yourself today is the question that I had to ask myself a little while ago, and that is, when was I having the most fun in my business? When was I most excited about my business? What was I doing? And if you can't immediately come up with this, oh yeah, that's right, that time when this was happening, if you can't come up with that, then there's some serious thinking that has to be made. And if it was something that you did and you haven't done it since, then you need to revisit it. Too often we get caught up in, you know, this is what I do, this is what I do, and I'm going to keep doing this without really questioning it, when sometimes, you know, we just need to pivot a little bit and change things up so that we're continually aligned. You know, what felt right for me 2 years ago when I first launched felt really right and 100% aligned at the time. But there's been a shift. And so I have to just surrender to the shift, go with it, because I wouldn't be walking my talk if I didn't say, you know, that worked for me then, but it doesn't work for me now, and I feel called to do things a little bit differently. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to challenge you to do exactly the same thing. If you're not 100% blissful in your business, and there are things that you are finding yourself not looking forward to, or yeah, if there's been a shift occurred and you're ignoring it, it's time to pay attention. It's time to pay attention, because your world is going to be so much richer when you do that and you start to listen to the call, whatever that is. It's going to be a very exciting day, I think. Just the coaching session I have is amazing. The next one that I have has been a coaching session I've wanted to have with this girl for a while, so I'm excited about that. And then I have a new client coming on after that, and I know she's ready and primed to change the direction of her thinking as well. And you know, I've been talking a lot about change, and typically when I'm doing my Facebook Lives, it's because I'm going through something myself, or I'm on the other side of it usually. I usually don't share stuff while I'm going through it, because it's a little bit raw and I'm a crier, and like, you don't want to see that. But when I get to the other side of it, I know it's going to help someone, so then I talk it through. And I have been talking a lot about change because I've been going through a bit of change myself, and it feels good. You know, it felt uncomfortable and icky and, you know, emotional for a few days there, or for a week or 2 weeks. But I just kept saying, this is, you know, what's this mean? What's this mean? What's the lesson here? What's this about? What does it mean I'm meant to be doing next? And tried to get out of my head a little bit. And actually, when I was in the sauna, when I was in Sydney, I was out of my space. I was in the sauna. I couldn't have my phone. I couldn't have my pen and paper. So I just had to think. And it all came to me then. And then the next morning, I tidied up a few ends, had a conversation with a friend of mine via Messenger backwards and forwards until it dropped. It's like, this is what it is. This is exactly what it is. And now I can get excited. So yeah, if you're feeling dissatisfaction, if things are turning to shit, pay attention, because there is a big universal shift going on right now, and it means that you're ready to embrace the next thing, whatever it is. So pay attention to it, be brave. You know, it takes courage to be able to embrace the change, embrace the new, and change direction, especially if you've been known for something. So yeah, have an amazing day. I'm going to be back probably Monday, and I've got lots to talk to you about on Monday. Can't wait to reveal my latest offering. I touched on it a little bit, but as I said, if you've got 25 bucks, keep it handy, because next Friday when I launch, you'll be needing that money, because I'm going to offer you something so freaking amazing that you won't be able to say no. Anyway, that's it. Have an amazing day. It's Friday in Australia. It's almost the weekend. So for my Aussie mates, have an amazing weekend. And for you guys across the pond, enjoy your Thursday. Have a good day Friday, and then have a good weekend. Bye.